Your boy Black Lyric.
Oh my God!
That's what they scream.
Jesus.
Okay, boy Black Lyric. Video number 4. Third video one night. We doing it. We preaching. We get into it.
We bored. This is what happens when you have midterms.
Super bored.
This is what happens when you have midterms and you've already, did most of them.
Well, pretty much, we name these segments in the undergraduate thoughts. Pretty much, we get into you about the issues in today's world. And today's issue is
education and what they don't tell you.
Alright, so boy Black Lyric gotta start out with a poem. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you for future references, I don't name my poems. You can take them how you want to. But this is.
So it's just untitled?
Yes, all my poems are untitled. But that's how it go. And this is how this poem go. I'm taking a long way to the bread trail. Cause when I get there, I'm not trying to lose my way. College is a quality escape from where I've been, but nothing compared to where I'm going. If you with me, then you all for it, and I'll be that door to something more. No more or less than perfection. This is my selection and the haters' affliction. And all of you, the world, my witness. Relentless, I do this, and if I fall, then I know I get back up. For on my team, I have God Almighty. Thank you. Yeah. So, who's starting the conversation?
I want to start it.
All right.
Okay.
You have the camera.
So it's like, once you get it's charging.
Yeah.
Once you get to high school, they always tell you start preparing for college. They tell you, y'all chill out. And they tell you it's gonna get hard. They tell you you're gonna have a good time. You see all these movies, they're full of crap. They don't tell you the complete truth. Like, you expect it to get hard. They don't tell you that it skipped like 10 levels once you get done with high school and go straight to like the real crap. They don't tell you that you got found balance and nobody's gonna help you do that. Because they're going to show you everything you can do. And then you're going to remember there's only 24 hours in the day. And at some point, you got to go sleep.
Alright, speaking of that, hold on. Alright, I just want to bring up this model. I found this model one day after I almost falling asleep in class. But it's a good model. It explains a lot. So, yeah, here you go. It's basically a triangle system. Basically, you pick 2. You can only have 2 out of 3. You can have good grades and a social life, but you won't have sleep. You have sleep and a social life, but you won't have good grades. You have good life and sleep, but I promise you, you'll be like non-existent on campus. Non-existent. But yeah, so you got something to say about education? But matter of fact, not just education period, but
college,
post-secondary education. I had to clarify that.
It's hard. Like, it's mama and daddy is not there anymore.
She don't want to be shown on camera, so
I don't.
But yeah, mama and daddy ain't there. Like,
you have to be an adult. If you was sheltered as a child,
it's gonna be
crazy.
Terrible. It's gonna be terrible. See, I had one of those parents that hover.
You had a helicopter.
Me too. Me too. Like you get so used to them like waking you up in the morning, but have like 3 or 4 alarm clocks, 3 or 4 alarms. Cause
you sleep right through a class.
Especially when you have an 8 o'clock class, like that wasn't for me. See, this semester I got afternoon classes. I'm on top of it right now. Morning classes can't handle it.
I have to tell you something about classes.
Go ahead,
so,
sister.
I thought I was being smart and put all my classes on Tuesday and Thursday. Have 1 class in between. Don't do that. Because then you're going to spend most of your nights doing homework.
Overload.
You're going to run out of time to eat. You won't have time to sleep. Like, you don't even have to have the social life. It's just because you put everything at one time. You don't feel pressure to overwhelm. Pace yourself. You don't have to, like, rush through everything. Just get yourself on a good schedule. Like, once you get here, just figure out what works for you. Because not everybody can do everything. And it gets harder when you want to volunteer too.
Yes.
So volunteering is very important. You need to volunteer in college because you can put that on an application. So if you're taking like 18 hours and you're trying to volunteer 4 days out the week, It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work.
See, this brings up like a secondary concern with me. Like, it's not the primary concern, but I just want to hit on this topic right quick. Fraternities and sororities. How do they interfere? Okay, being an African American male, I'm gonna tell you now that I don't know all the fraternities and sororities on campus, primarily because they're Caucasian. But for the African American fraternities on campus, I can tell you we have Omega Psi Phi, Kappa Alpha Psi, Delta Sigma Theta, Zeta Phi Beta, Alpha Kappa Alpha.
Which one did you say already?
It's Alpha Kappa Alpha.
Alpha Kappa Alpha.
Oh, you're talking about girls.
Zeta Phi Beta.
We don't have alphas no more.
Gamma Rho.
So pretty much, like, I have mad respect for the alphas, primarily because I have them. They're in my families, but they're not on campus right now. Long issue, long story, but they're not existing on campus. Well, they are existing. There is one alpha on campus, but
Marcellus!
they don't even know what school we go to. Like,
He's a Kappa?
he's an alpha.
He's an alpha?
Yeah.
He looks like an alpha.
But like,
It don't matter.
but they're not existing. But basically, the three of us on this panel right now, we each, well, I want to join the fraternity. These two want to join the sorority. But basically, we got to keep that to ourselves.
I don't know which
No, I
one.
just said I want to join. I said I want to. I ain't gonna put it out there.
We don't know which one we want to join.
We'll figure out one day.
We already know.
Here's
I just laid.
here's a good tip if you are planning on joining one. Don't just join it because of what you heard. Like, once you get to college, watch and see what they do. Because
Join
each one
for
is
their
different.
values.
And
Join for their
do
values.
your research
Yes.
on the history and
Yes.
what they stand for.
Because you can, like, watch movies and stuff and like, I want to be this because they do this, and you're going to get on campus and you're going to be like, this ain't what I thought it was.
Now,
Okay,
this
let's
wasn't
say-
on YouTube.
Don't be a Q because they're the nasty dogs. Don't be a Kappa because they're nasty noobs. Don't be AKA because they're the prettiest. Don't be a Zeta because they're, I don't know.
It's the baddest.
Don't be a Delta because they're, I don't know what they are either. Because they're a poodle.
They real.
They're a pretty poodle. Don't do that.
They
don't
women.
Don't
Oh,
join.
my God,
Don't
that's
join for the title. Join for the purpose. Join for the entitlement. What you can do, what they can do for you, and what you can do for the fraternity itself. But basically, what the point I'm trying to get to right now is, how does that interfere with post-secondary education? Go.
I know, right?
Go.
Huh?
How does fraternities and sororities help and hinder post-secondary education?
I know it helps because it helps get jobs. And
They do.
and it hurts you because you have to put a lot of time in your fraternity and your sorority, because you can't just show up whenever they have an event. You have to put time into it, and you have to volunteer and do hours for them. So you have to do that on top of your volunteer, on top of your 18 credits that you have to study for. So it piles up. So you really need to know time management.
A pro and con for your sororities and fraternities, they can help you.
Networking.
They can help you more than just networking and finding a job. Like, these are going to be your brothers, your sisters. They're your family away from home. They're going to take care of you. It's not just you're going to pledge and every door is going to be open, but what you really need, they're not going to do.
Matter of fact,
They can help you study.
Like, what she was just going off what she said about the brothers and sisters. Like, it's not even just campus. It's nationwide. Matter of fact, it's worldwide. Like, you can go anywhere. You will help brothers there. They will help. They will be able to help you out, and you can help them out. Back to you.
Anyway,
Hold on.
so
And it really helps you in college to have that foundation.
it's like
Keep going.
they're supportive, that helping you get through it. And since they're going to be like older than you, they can help you through this journey. A way they do hinder you is, like Jamita said, you're going to have a problem with time management, getting everything done. But if you talk to your bigs about that, they will understand. But you will have a slight problem with it. You have to find it in yourself to get your stuff done. Because if you know that maybe you want to go hang out with your brothers and sisters at a different college and they're having something and you got midterms in 2 days, you better not leave that campus. You have to make some decisions yourself, like, okay, I can't do this, and just deal with the consequences.
So basically, wrapping up what I always just said, when you get to a post-secondary college, joining something like a fraternity or sorority, it can greatly benefit you, but in the same time, it can hinder you also. So that's one thing you also need to know about post-secondary education, college, universities. Another thing, what's another thing we can talk about? Food.
Don't do
Cafeteria food.
Only do it if you have a tour, which means on 23rd we're gonna be up in the caf.
I know, right?
Right, chill out. They know what campus we got. They don't know what campus we on.
What they gotta do with a date?
I ain't about to get. What thing she under
Regulations.
Regulation. I ain't doing all that. But basically, yeah, I don't know how the food is at every school, but like basically the freshman 15 is true. Like if you sit in the cafeteria every day eating their food, like pretty much like we have an unlimited meal plan. I'm pretty sure most schools do too. So basically we can just go in there, eat anytime and chill and have fun.
Get a to-go box.
Like we get it back. I'm not gonna lie. The gym is necessary for most people.
It's right across from food court.
But basically, yes. Like don't waste your time in the Don't waste your time in the cafeteria. Like smart thing to do is like go get a to-go tray. Go back to your room, steady. Because if you actually sit in there, you're not gonna stop eating. It's basically all you can eat buffet. Anything y'all want to say about it?
Yeah.
Eat healthy, because they have healthy food there. They have salad bars. You just choose to get the pizza. But still, eat healthy.
Okay, now like I was saying,
oh Lord.
something you have to remember that go on top of not just eating, but just be healthy. Like she was saying, you do have options, and the junk food's gonna look good.
Very.
It's like you're gonna see things you don't understand, you don't recognize. You're gonna see food that's just new to you, and you're gonna go straight for what you know. But you still have to take care of yourself. Like even though the gym might be in an inconvenient location, I feel like you should still go.
They put them stairs there for a reason. Though. Like you gotta climb a flight of stairs to get to the. They don't know what campus.
Anyway, you have to take care of yourself, because nobody's gonna go to you like, hey, you're eating too much. You need to stay away from the couch for a couple days.
Yeah, we need to wrap it up.
Okay, we're gonna wrap. Maybe we should have a different section for like the sorority. It's crazy.
We probably should have. We're gonna bring y'all more information about these different segments at a later point and date. But wrap it up. What's your last point?
Okay, stay healthy. Stay on top of your grades, because this is what you came to school for. And know your limit. Know your limit, because nobody else is gonna know it for you. Only do what you can. Don't overwhelm yourself.
All right. Any last points for you, Miss Anonymous? All right. My last points is like, if you know college isn't for you right away, like
don't go.
Yes, don't go. Like it ain't for everybody. I can tell you that. I was one of the smartest kids in high school, but I did not apply myself. When I came to college, it hit me. It hit me like a truck. You have to be able to apply yourself. That's the best way to make it through college. Don't come to college if you're not ready. That's my main point. Boy, Black Lyric out. Matter of fact, wait, time out. We never introduced ourselves. Y'all want to introduce yourself?
I'm Jamita.
You might as well say your face, man. You don't say your name.
I'm Jamita.
Oh, she got a pretty smile. I don't know why she hiding it.
I'm Victoria.
All right. That pretty much sounds about. I thought they were gonna do something for that, but this your boy. It's your boy. Black Lyric.
Video. Come
Signing
on.
out.
Come on.